Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that the seventh day of the battle had concluded. Pandavas had incurred heavy losses for their army, although most of the duels was won by the Pandavas. On the eighth day of the battle, Bhishma had arranged their army in the Urmi formation, which is like the waves of the ocean. To lock horns with this formation, Arjuna arranged the Pandava troops in the Ghaṭōtkacha Vyuha, which means in the formation in the shape of the horns. Both were very unique formations. Arjuna, just like his grandfather, was a champion at arranging formations of the armies. Dhrishtadyumna always consulted Arjuna before he made any formations for the war. Duels were breaking out all across Kurukshetra. Bhima was unstoppable. By midday, he had found and killed 8 more of Duryodhana's brothers. Duryodhana had seen it with his own eyes. Bhima's oath in the Dyuta Sabha echoed in his ears now. He went running back to Bhishma Pitamaha. He said to Bhishma, "Look at this Bhima, he is in a mad rut. He has killed 8 more of my brothers. He needs to be killed right now. Otherwise he will destroy all my brothers. You are not fighting hard enough. You like them too much. You have to fight more fiercely." Bhishma had had enough of these nasty words from Duryodhana. Bhishma was very stern today. He said, "I have been telling you this from a very long time. Not me, not your Guru Drona or anyone else. Nobody can kill the Pandavas. Nobody can save your brothers from the wrath and the power of Bhima. Not just a few of them, every single brother of yours will be killed. Your time is coming too. Be prepared to attain the heaven for war heroes, Veera Swarga, because your turn is coming shortly too. Now I have a battle to fight." Saying so, Bhishma went away. Bhima was destroying the elephant army. Nakula and Sahadeva were taking on the horse cavalry. Abhimanyu was attacking whoever came his way. On the Kaurava side, Bhishma, Drona and Ashwathama were causing havoc in the Pandava camp. Iravan was Arjuna's son from the Naga princess Ulupi. He was a fierce warrior too. He was fighting Shakuni. He was bearing down on Shakuni so much that Duryodhana sent Alambusha to help his uncle. Alambusha, although was a Rakshasa, found it difficult to stand against Iravan. But after some time, Alambusha used his magic powers as a Rakshasa. He chopped off Iravan's head and he killed him. Bhima and Hidimbi's son, Ghaṭōtkacha, was having a field day at Kurukshetra. He was so fierce on the battlefield that everyone in his way were fleeing away. He came to know about Iravan's death. His anger knew no bounds. He was killing the Kaurava army and stampeding over them as if they were a pack of ants. He harassed Duryodhana so much that Duryodhana could not take it anymore. Probably Ghaṭōtkacha would have killed him right there, but he remembered his father's oath and let him live. Jayadratha and Ashwathama came to his help. Ghaṭōtkacha harassed them all. Ghaṭōtkacha's war cries were heard all across the battlefield. Bhima joined Ghaṭōtkacha now. Together, they were ripping Duryodhana's army into bits and pieces. Duryodhana literally fled from the place, or he would have been killed by Bhima. The father-son pair was bearing down heavily on the Kaurava army. Duryodhana ran again to Bhishma. He said, "You have to protect us from Ghaṭōtkacha." Bhishma said, "I am engaged in battle here. I will send Bhagadatta to fight with Ghaṭōtkacha." Ghaṭōtkacha and Bhima were still unstoppable. Duryodhana sent a few of his brothers to help Bhagadatta. Now, Bhima killed 8 more of Duryodhana's brothers. Duryodhana had lost 24 brothers in all by now. Bhagadatta was the son of Narakasura, whom Krishna had killed. Hence, Bhagadatta hated Krishna. For this reason, he had joined the Kaurava army in the battle. His elephant Supratika was extremely elegant and powerful. Dasharna's elephant from the Pandava army was sent to face him. But Bhagadatta and his elephant Supratika were too powerful. Many soldiers were killed. Arjuna learnt about the death of his son Iravan. He cried to Krishna. Uncle Vidura was warning exactly about this. He had told that Pandavas and Kauravas will both be destroyed if we go to this war. 8 days of the war had come to an end. Bodies were strewn all across Kurukshetra by the mounds. Thousands and thousands of people were slain on both the sides. It was a very gory sight to see in the battlefield. The sizes of both the armies were shrinking by the day. So, what do we learn from this story? Physical power is immaterial if we have dharma on our side. Duryodhana had the most powerful people in the world. Bhishma, Drona, himself, Ashwatthama, each one was a very powerful warrior. Duryodhana himself was more skilled than Bhima probably. Even Balarama liked him for his skills. But then he stood for everything adharma. Like Bhishma said, there was no way he could win this war. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om.